Welcome back to Mystic Oracle, you guys. This is Mystic here to bring you another Oracle energy reading. Please take these readings as it resonates. Do not force it to fit. And I thank y'all for all y'all love and support, okay? Continue to like, share, and subscribe to the platform. We're going to see what's going on surrounding the collective and see what are the messages that we need to know, okay? The streets are talking. That's what I've been hearing throughout the duration of my day yesterday. The streets are talking. So we're going to tap in and see what the streets talking about, okay? Spirit, what's the overall energy? Got moving silence in reverse. Moving silence in reverse. Ghosted in reverse. Bad habits. Little spell in reverse, divine masculine in reverse. So we got a karmic masculine out here that is trying to move undetected out here in these streets, but they can't because the spell or the energy that they walk in of being a light or favorable person has broken off. This person is being seen as the karmic that they are. They are being seen as the toxic individual that they are. See, it's a lot of people that have bad habits but are able to mask it or cover it up because of the energy that they walk in. You know how somebody looks so good but they be having all of this darkness with them. This person cannot hide that aspect of themselves anymore. So they can't move in silence, or they can't move undetected because they're being seen, they're being felt, they're being even smelt when this energy comes into the lives of other people. This person is walking in karmic energy, and when you walk in so much karmic energy, you start to have a stench. Even if you take a bath every day, you still stink. People do not want to be around you. People automatically turn their nose up at you. This is this person, okay? Pops the question in reverse. Karmic lesson in reverse. Yeah, this person is trying to move undetected because this person knows that people are catching on to their energy of who they really are. This is probably a person that that presents themselves as being somebody divine, but this is someone that has a lot of bad habits. So it's hard for them to go around to talk to people, to try to attach to others people energy so that they can come off in this divine energy. You see how I spit that divine and it came out karmic? No, we're gonna put it just the way it's supposed to be. They can't even talk to nobody to attach their bad energy to someone else, to have people addicted to their energy because people won't even talk to them. We got pop the question in reverse, and we got karmic lesson. This person is trying to move in silence so that they can continue to dodge karma that has already been administered to them, or they're trying to stop the karma from happening altogether so they can get back to business as usual. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple more. What else about this karmic divine masculine? The streets are talking. Okay, faith, healing, and inspiration. Yeah, this person is trying to come off like they are healing, like they are a man of faith, but behind that we got bad habits. Wish and reverse. Yeah, they wish this spell would work. They wish that they could cloak their energy, but this person is being seen for who they are. One more. Getting readings. Yeah, so this is a warlock. This is the warlock. This is someone that actually does magic on people, that is being seen. That is being seen. Let's see what we had. Okay. Then we got dodging bullets in reverse. This person can't escape from what's happening to them right now. So let's see. So that's what's going on with their energy. People are catching on to who they really are. So what else the street saying? Clarify this energy. Secret admirer 2, hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest. Someone is watching. Okay, what else? Money moves. Behind the mask. So what's going on behind the mask? These people who the streets are catching on that this person has hidden affection for a whole lot of people. This person, this karmic divine masculine, hides behind the fact that he's a man of faith, that he's a healer of some sort. I did say he was a warlock, but behind the mask, this person has bad habit. Y'all see how this lining up right here. Behind the mask, faith and healing, bad habits. Yeah, so that's the lie that he was running with. And this can also be a female and masculine energy as well, you guys. Whoever is using the masculine aspect of themselves to cause havoc in other people's life is coming in divine masculine in reverse. This person know someone is watching them, and that's why they can't escape their karma. They being watched by all the people that they could have played, and other people are catching on to this person energy. So it's hard for them to make any money moves now. So this person could have been making money off the people that he was coming in contact with by being a certified lover boy or something like that, but people are seeing the real person behind the mask. Retirement goes in reverse. Yeah, he can't retire off of other people anymore. We got wish in reverse, and we got love spell in reverse. Yeah, whatever this spell was to drain people by coming in as an admirer to other people to escape karma, this person can't move that way no more. They can't make their money no more. Maybe it's time for them to just get a 9-to-5 instead of using other people, because this person is being seen who they are. The streets is talking about this person. What else? Clickbait in reverse. Exactly. They swiping left on this person. It says misleading headlines, empty promises. Yeah, some people have already heard about this person in the street. So in order to protect themselves, they go get reading about who this karmic is. They already hearing it, but some people hearing something is just not enough. So they went and got further research on this person, and it comes out that this is a warlock. This is a person that uses people for their finances. This is a person that uses people for their healing. This is a person that has a lot of bad habits and use their energy to bring other people into their karma by taking them down a road where they will have bad habits as well. That's how they're able to match their energy and someone else's energy and make that person seem like they're the karmic, and they're the person that's trying to heal them. They're the person that's trying to strengthen the admirer's face when they are the person that's causing these issues. Okay, people are catching on to this lying information, this hidden information. And also this karmic could be the one that is getting readings also, but he's not getting the answers that he is looking for, which is hard for him to make any moves right now. Lessons learned. People are learning their lessons about this person, or this person cannot run away from the fact that the universe is teaching him about himself. Okay, Spirit, anything else before we get into the tarot? Union in reverse, separation in reverse. Something is closing in on this person. This person is not able to rebuild or go back to who they used to be. Yeah, so this person needs to choose a different path, clean up their act or something, because the life that they used to live, they're not going to be able to live it anymore because they're being caught up. So whatever boosted their ego, whatever gave them that pride and satisfaction, they're not going to be able to do that no more. Spirit has stripped that mask from that person. And it says appreciation. This could be you. This could be you, collective. You could have been the person that has caught on to this energy, got away from this person, gotten readings, whatever your method of getting your answers before dealing with somebody that basically came in your life to destroy you. You are appreciated that the spirits have separated you away from this person, and you did not form any kind of union with this person, whether that's family, whether that's going into business, whatever that was. You felt like you dodged the bullet. We got dodged the bullet in reverse because you was able to dodge a bullet. He can't dodge a bullet, which means he can't make money off of you. We got broke ass in reverse. That's your energy. That's your money, which is causing him to lose money because he thought you was just another female that he can woo to make money off of, because this was his retirement plan. But you saw behind the mask because you coming in as a healed person that can see the bad habits of others, okay? And you chose not to engage, or you probably engaged for a little while before you caught on to who this person really was, because this is a lesson that you already learned about dealing with people that's not committed to themselves, that does not want any commitment. You do not want to deal with anyone that does not have any spiritual gift, no gift of discernment, can't make the right decision, because you know it's going to lead to you bumping heads with this person. So that's what you are appreciated for, the fact that you have discernment and that you can make the right decisions, okay? When it comes to family, when it comes to laying roots, when it comes to building generational wealth, okay? That's what you appreciate it for. You appreciate the separation now. It may have upset you before, but you knew that this was the best decision that you could have made when it came to your life. 4 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you rejected it when it came to your stability. You did not let this affect your stability, your money, and how you have grounded yourself. You wasn't finna let nobody come in and eat off you. making no moves off of what you built for yourself. You didn't even want to talk about it, okay? So Spirit, what's this tarot? Let's get into the tarot. So the streets are basically saying if they know you or they know of you and they wondering why it didn't work out or anything, they are seeing that you got out of this person's way because you knew the person behind the mask, okay? Even though this person is showing up as a healed person, a man of faith, whatever the case may be, you knew that this person had bad habits, and you knew that eventually this person wanted to lose you. So instead of with Pop the Question in reverse, you addressing the situation, you already learned this lesson, so you just moved on with your life, basically. Spirit, what's the tarot? And you appreciated the decision that you made. You are not upset about dodging pointless arguments, okay? The Chariot, exactly. You got on with your life. You just moved on. And the streets are talking. The streets are putting two and two together. They may be asking, what happened to so-and-so? What's so-and-so with? Why so-and-so just disappeared? She ain't say bye to nobody. He ain't say bye to nobody. That is why. Because of your healing and the faith that you have for yourself, you decided that the right decision to make was to move on with your life. Okay? This person had too many secrets. And you want something that's balanced, and that person wasn't able to give it to you. That person wasn't giving you the time, the energy that you deserve. And that's how your decision was made. What else? They flying out, Queen of Pentacles. Here we go. Queen of Pentacles, you know who you are. You know what you deserve when it comes to your home, your stability, and others giving that equal give and take, and you're not going to accept anything less. Anything else? This was straight to the point. So you walked away. Confirmation. You walked away. You got in your car and you left, and you let that person keep their secrets. What else? Four of Pentacles in reverse. You let it go. You let it go. Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles in reverse. You let go of the home. You let go of the emotion. You got in your car and you left. What else? King of Cups in reverse. This person was a narcissist. This person wanted to control you emotionally so that you can overgive to him. The Lovers in reverse. You seen that this person wasn't going to do their part. You seen that this was a union that you had to separate yourself from. We got union in reverse right here. And the Lovers right here. That's confirmation. And what else we have? We got the Queen of Wands. You stood in your power, and that's up under the Queen of Pentacles. So you know who you are. You know what you want when it comes to your investment. You looking for somebody to match your energy, and you didn't have that with this person, or you picked up on the signs that the person wasn't going to do that part, and therefore your decision was clear. Not saying that you just the hardest person alive and you ain't have no feelings, but sometimes you have to put your feelings aside and make a choice when it comes to situations and decisions that can affect your future. And with the Queen of Pentacles, someone that is grounded when it comes to their home, when it comes to their stability in their family, you had to stand in your power. And when you stood in your power, you knew that something had to go, and it was that person. So you got in your car and you left. Bottom of the deck, up in the cloud. Now this person is puzzled because they looked at you as their retirement plan. Okay, Page of Wands. Exactly. They thought that this was the right move that was going to bring them out of retirement, or that was going to have them retire by you taking care of everything while they in the street doing what they want to do, by robbing you of your innocence. If they rob you of your innocence, they know that you was going to overgive, keep trying to fix the situation, keep trying to make the home a happy home, and he didn't have to do his part as far as keeping the union together. He thought that this was the right move to play on your emotions so that you will always try to fix the issue for him while he pretend that, oh, I'm going to therapy, oh, I'm getting healing and all of that. No, this person is not. This person is playing games, and you knew that. You knew that. You use your intuition, intuitive chaos. What else do we have? Ten of Wands in reverse, and you let it go because you knew that you was not finna carry these burdens. You knew where this would have left if you had stayed. Okay, overall, yeah, emotionally manipulated in reverse. You already knew. King of Cups in reverse, confirmation. You already knew the person behind this mask. Divine guidance. So you asked your spirits, you prayed about it, and your wish was granted. Spirit guided you out of this situation. Okay, and yes, it might hurt, but a couple of feelings hurting today and a lifetime of pain later, that's a fair trade to me. Your feelings hurt, you probably cried, but overall, that's why it goes back to when it comes out to your energy, you appreciate the decisions that you made when it comes to your Queen of Pentacles energy, which represents family stability and wealth. Okay, yeah. And you love the fact that Spirit has showed you that this person was a false person. So what's the outcome on this energy? Shut up and move in silence. That's what you did. That's what you did. The reading starting off with you getting in your chariot and leaving. That's what you had to do. Like I said, you didn't even want to talk about it. You just knew that the best move was to move forward. And I feel like the streets is putting two and two together to why you didn't say anything to anyone when you left. We got shadow work. You are meeting all the parts of you that have prayed for survival. Yeah, you used your survival instinct by moving in silence and learning the lessons along the way. That's how you was able to detect what was going on, by doing your shadow work. Okay? And it brought you a lot of success. One more. Red flag. Exactly. You was able to pinpoint the red flags in this situation. So you decided it ain't nothing to talk about. I might as well move on, because that's what the end result was going to be. Vision. Use your imagination. You was using your intuition. Okay? And that came after doing your shadow work. Those red flags start to stick out a little bit more because you did your shadow work. And you was able to tap into yourself. You was able to use your intuition. Bottom of the deck, soul tie. You had to break this soul tie with this person because it was leading you down a karmic path that you did not deserve. So you reversed that energy with karmic lesson in reverse, and you sent it back to sender because you already learned this lesson. Okay? So I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that helps someone, and I will see y'all on the next one.